El Ranchitos De Los Ninos in Los Lunes is a place that children who need a stable, loving environment can call home. It's a nonprofit organization relying completely on community support and dedicated to keeping brothers and sisters together when they can't live with their biological families. Joining us this morning to talk about this year's raffle is Judith Lucero, the Director of Development for the El Ranchitos Foundation, and Annette DiLorenzo of Quality Dealerships. Good morning, ladies.
Good morning.
Thank you so much for being here. What an important cause this is.
Thank you for having us.
Well, we appreciate it, and what a lovely thing you are doing, and we will get to that in a moment. But first, I really want to tell our viewers about El Ranchitos and, of course, the children that it supports. So maybe we can start with that.
El Ranchito de los Ninos Children's Home is out in Los Lunes. 10 years old. This is our 10th year anniversary this year. We're really excited about that. It's a home that's an alternative to foster care for children. Our focus is keeping the siblings together when they cannot be with their biological families. It's so important and so traumatic for them when they are actually taken away from their families, regardless of how traumatic their living environment was. To be able to stay together as siblings is very important.
Oh, absolutely. And as they grow older, I mean, to be able to know that at least they still have their sibling with them if they've, you know, if they don't have their parents, I think that is, I mean, to me, that's the ultimate. And the fact that the community funds this is very important. So tell us a little bit about how that funding works.
We do not receive any state or federal funding. All of our support comes from individual donations, from very generous donors, supporters, businesses and corporations within New Mexico, and 2 major fundraisers that we host every year. One is a gala that's in the springtime, and the other one is a raffle. For the last 6 years, we've had a house raffle. Everybody's been expecting to hear about the house raffle. This year, we're doing something a little bit different. We've partnered with DiLorenzo, Quality Dealerships, to raffle off some vehicles.
That's a huge thing because we need to get around town, as you know.
Absolutely.
And so, although some people are saying, not a house, a car is not so bad. Now, tell me, Annette, why is the dealership sponsoring this?
Well, Judy and Quality have partnered up in other raffles that have been really successful in the past, and I'm familiar with Los Ranchitos through a dear friend of mine, one of my oldest friends, who actually passed away unexpectedly almost 2 years ago. So when she came to me about the raffle, you know, I went to the family and said, let's do this. This is what it's about. And they just said, of course.
Absolutely. Well, I mean, it's personal for you, but you know that you're doing a good thing for so many people out there. So let's explain how the winning non-cash vouchers actually work for the winners.
Well, it's like Monopoly money. You know, so that you come in and you have your money. You can, and we have like Mazda 2s. You could purchase, if you win the $35,000 voucher, you could actually purchase 2 base Mazda 2s, brand new cars.
Wow.
Or let's say you want the $60,000 super truck GMC. Well, you can put that $35,000 down, and then we'll set up financing for the residual. The opportunities are numerous. We've got 4 lots of cars. You have 6 months to use your Monopoly money. So even if you have a special request, maybe we can get to auction.
That's great.
And help you get the car that you want.
And the details, of course, on the screen so everybody can see. Of course, the benefit vehicle raffle, $75 each, or 3 tickets for $100. And, of course, in order to be a participant and to really understand all the details, all you need to do is go to www.losninosnm.org. And you can also call 505-889-6040. So, I mean, there's definitely a way to get into this. There's a way to be a part of it. And, of course, the day of the raffle is March 5th, which is on a Saturday. So you have a little bit of time. And, of course, it's at Quality Dealerships, 7901 Lomas Boulevard, Northeast. So I highly recommend people getting involved when you know that you are not only going to have an amazing payoff if it works out, but you're doing something so good for children. And what's better than that?
And not only doing for children, but doing for the state of New Mexico. Because every child that is given a chance to turn their lives around, to step out of the environment that they were born into, to be able to make a better life for themselves as adults. That's huge for New Mexico.
It sure is. And you said 10 years. 10 years, and we're going to wish for many, 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 many more beyond that. I think it's so wonderful that you're participating, and I think it's so wonderful what you do for the state and for the children out there, and we're very grateful. So thank you for that. And of course, we appreciate you coming in, and God bless you. God bless you both for everything you do. We really appreciate that. Thank you. And of course, we'll be back right after the break.